You have probably heard about Bitcoin, right? Then there is this other name that everyone keeps talking about, Ethereum. Some even say it's the next evolution of crypto. So what actually makes Ethereum different from Bitcoin, and why should you care? Let's break it down simply. Hi everyone, I'm Antoinette T, and I've been in the crypto space since 2019. I've also been privileged to work with top exchanges like BitGet Global and Mex Global as a community builder, helping thousands of people understand and profit from crypto safely. And now here on Crypto with Antoinette T, I break down everything into easy and simple follow lessons for anyone starting out. So let's dive into today's topic. What is Ethereum and how different is it from Bitcoin? Let me take you back to where it began. In 2009, Bitcoin was introduced by an anonymous group or persons going by the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin's goal was so simple: create a digital money that no one can control, not even the government or the banks. It was revolutionary, a system where people could send money directly to each other, peer-to-peer, with no middlemen. Fast forward, years later, people started wondering, if Bitcoin can send money without banks, can we use the same technology to create an application that don't need companies or intermediaries either? That's where Ethereum comes in. So Ethereum was created by a young programmer called Vitalik Buterin in 2015. So this young guy loved Bitcoin, yes, but he saw a limitation. Bitcoin's blockchain was built mainly to handle transactions, sending and receiving of money. He thought, what if we could program the blockchain itself to run code? Like little mini apps that execute automatically when certain conditions are met. And that's exactly what Ethereum became, a programmable blockchain. So you can say Bitcoin is a digital money, while Ethereum is the digital money plus digital apps. Bitcoin is like a calculator. It's reliable, secure, and does one job perfectly well. On the other hand, Ethereum is like a computer. You can build anything on top of it. So what makes Ethereum unique? The magic behind Ethereum is called smart contracts. Think of smart contract like digital vending machine. You insert a coin, that is your transaction, and the machine automatically gives you a snack. No cashier, no waiting, no middleman. Smart contract works the same way. Once the terms are written and conditions are met, the transaction executes automatically. There is no human involvement. That's how decentralized app or the DApps are built. Today, DApps built on Ethereum power things like DeFi, that is decentralized finance, which deals with lending and borrowing and earning interest on crypto without a bank. They also power NFTs, that is non-fungible tokens, which includes digital collectibles and art. And they also power games where players actually own their in-game assets. DApps also power decentralized organization, which runs on codes and not CEOs. By the way, do you know the first time I tried Ethereum, it felt like I was learning a new language. But when I realized that Ethereum is like Bitcoin, but now with extra features, everything clicked. Imagine the internet back in the 90s. It started with a simple email. Then websites came, then apps, and now you have social media. Now Ethereum is just like that. It's the next phase of blockchain. And it's allowing people to build, not just transact. So if you're still watching, good job. This is where it gets interesting. Let's compare Ethereum and Bitcoin. Let's put them side by side. So Bitcoin was created back in 2009, where Ethereum was created in 2015. The primary goal of Bitcoin is digital currency, where Ethereum, it's decentralized app and smart contracts. Bitcoin has a total supply of 21 million, where Ethereum has no fixed supply. It keeps increasing slowly by slowly. Bitcoin runs on proof of work (POW), while Ethereum runs on proof of stake. And Ethereum actually moved from proof of work to proof of stake, which is more energy efficient. Bitcoin involves slower transaction, is more secure, and less flexible. As for Ethereum, the transactions are faster and it's more versatile. So while Bitcoin focuses on being sound money, Ethereum focuses on building infrastructure for the future of the internet. This is what now we call Web3. You might be wondering how Ethereum changed the world of crypto. The reality is, without Ethereum, most of what we see today in crypto wouldn't exist. There would be no NFTs, no decentralized exchanges, no GameFi, no DeFi. Ethereum became the foundation that other blockchains tried to copy or improve upon. Example is the Solana, Avalanche, Polygon, and even the Binance Smart Chain. So even if Ethereum isn't the fastest and the cheapest, it still remains to be the most trusted and most used platform in crypto innovation. Every major upgrade, like the margin or sharding, is Ethereum's way of becoming faster, cheaper, and even scalable without losing security. Now you might be asking, okay, Antoinette, why does this matter to me? Here's the thing. If Bitcoin was step 1 in making digital money possible, then Ethereum is step 2, making digital innovation possible. For you as a beginner, understanding Ethereum helps you understand the foundation of everything else in crypto. Every new coin, app, or NFT project you see today most probably started as an Ethereum idea or still runs on Ethereum. So when you understand Ethereum, you're not learning just about one coin. You are learning how the crypto world functions. I remember hosting my first community session about Ethereum, and I asked, how many of you know about Ethereum? And only 2 hands were raised. But by the end of the session, there were questions buzzing like, wait, so we can actually build on this? And that's when it hit me. People don't need hype. They need clarity. And that's exactly what I want to do here. I want to make sure that you understand, not just hear crypto buzzwords. So if this video made Ethereum feel simpler, now imagine what will happen when you start breaking down how the blockchain itself works. This is the origin of everything else we have talked about. In the next video, I'll teach you what is blockchain and how exactly it works. I'll use real-life examples so that you can see and understand what happens when you send or receive crypto. Trust me, once you understand blockchain, the entire crypto world will start making sense. So don't miss out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out in the next lesson on Crypto with Antoinette T. I'll see you there.